Okay, we're back again for another opening session. Same thing, Lazada, Alibaba, and Lazada Shopee. So let's open these suckers up and find out what we ordered here. Okay, the first package, let's find out what this sucker is. A lot of plastic parts in there. I don't know what the heck this is. Oh! God. This thing is so cheapy plastic, it's crazy. But basically this is a, this is your toilet bowl brush. Let me show you. That's not the right end on that one. Yeah. Seriously, this is as tall as it is. This thing is so short. All right. I'm not sure if you guys wanted to see me putting this thing together, but okay. I think this one was like $1.50. So there you go. There you have it. I did not remember it being, I don't remember this being white though. I thought it was gray on white, not white on gray. But there you go. Okay, one item all done. Probably gonna have to go get us another one that's a little bit better than that nonsense. Alright, I know what this is exactly. So, here are my gold-plated speaker plugs. So I have the speaker wires, I think about 12 gauge wires. And instead of putting the wires directly into the AV receiver, I wanted to go ahead and make sure I do it upright. So I bought these wire plugs. So put the wires inside there, then I turn the plug itself and plug it in there. It's a better way to go about things. So there you go. Those came. The receiver has not come yet, so we'll deal with that when the time arises. Ooh, better put this over here just in case I need to attach that to something later on. Kitchen utensil. So just a FYI, most of the kitchen stuff I'm gonna buy. As soon as the kitchen's ready, I'm gonna go buy this stuff. I don't want to buy it until the kitchen's ready because then I got no place to put it. But most of my kitchen stuff I'm gonna buy from basically an outdoor market. There's a lady down on 3rd Road and in between Pattaya Thai and Pattaya Nua, or Pattaya Klang. And basically it's a husband and wife there, and they sell a lot of, basically it's a 20 cent, it's like a 75-cent store. You know, it's cheaper than a dollar store. And so I'm gonna go ahead and buy all my kitchen stuff from her just to help her out. I know that they can use the money. So of course there's certain things like I'll buy a KitchenAid blender and those kind of things. Certain things I feel like I need to buy a legit item. But when it comes to just doohickeys and little things and pasta stirrers and pasta forks and stuff like that, I can just go ahead and get those from basically cheaper than the dollar store. But here's a, you know, squisher. So that's a kitchen item. Clean as we go, so that way I don't have a big old mess later on. I just bought this too, which is hilarious. So I just went to the basically the dollar store at the top market, and I bought some 3M basically fasteners, Velcro on and off things. After I bought that and I started walking down here, I thought, you know what, maybe I may not want to Velcro that thing onto the side of the refrigerator. First of all, people can't see it. Number two, every time they Velcro that thing on, it's going to, no matter how much they're careful, it's going to scratch. It's going to scratch that metal plating on the backside, and eventually it's just going to look like crap. So I got to think of what I'm going to do about that. You know what? What I might do is I might take a little beer cozy and take the Velcro strap and put it on there, and then that thing will sit there. Some more Velcro straps. These things are so cheap, and a lot of times I don't know exactly what I'm buying, and instead of sending 5,000 questions back and forth for an item that's being sold for 75 cents to $1.50, it's just much better to go ahead and just buy them all. So with those Velcro straps, I knew I needed a bunch of different sizes. I thought, you know what? Let's just go ahead and buy them all, and then I have all the sizes. I saw this as one of those little items that it's not needed, but it was so cheap, I thought, what the hell? Let's go ahead and buy it. So, I got a little Traveler Expedition Mario. Or is that Luigi? I don't know. There you go. Let's see what the next item we got here. I keep on forgetting you guys probably can't see that, it's far away. So there you go. Can you see that? Let me look in the mirror. Okay, there you go. There's your Mario Luigi character. Oh shit. Okay, what the heck is this? So I bought some pens. Let me tell you what they are. They may be whiteboard pens. Find out if I open this up. This is hilarious. So I ordered some whiteboard pens. This is the weirdest crap. So I ordered some whiteboard pens, and instead of giving them in the package that they're supposed to come in, obviously this is like a resell job. It's like eBay, but they try to make it feel like it's like a real store. So they took a different package, which had like little tiny ballpoint pens, and there's 12 in a pack, and they put my whiteboard eraser pens in this container. And so I have basically, I can't even feel that, I think I have 3. So I have 3 whiteboard eraser pens inside of a 12-pack different container. These are the kind of things that we get out here. Hilarious. This is so goddamn ridiculous. Okay. I tell you, it was so blazing hot. April and May are the hottest months here, and it's been pretty bad the last few days, but it's just been, it was blazing today. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I bought a bunch of items from the same reseller, and unlike over there with, you know, in the US where they actually have like what I consider it to be group shipping, they don't have such a thing as group shipping over there. They basically, whatever the shipping is, they'll charge you 4 times. So anyways, I got 4 items. I got different sizes of these little table stands. So I'm gonna get a little coffee drinking station right by kind of the city skyline / ocean view. And so people always come over, and I just keep on here. You know, a lot of the friends that come over, they can entertain themselves because I've known them for so long. And so while they're doing their thing and watching TV, I'll be cooking or doing my own thing or taking a video call or dealing with drama. And what'll happen is it's nice to have power cords and little stands and stuff so people can kind of watch TV and have the power cables and do that sort of thing. So that's kind of why I do that. This thing is so weirdly packaged. Alright, I know what this is. Okay, so I have some girls in the office, not this current company, but this previous company, and they love jigsaw puzzles, and they like Legos. Whenever I was out and about, like in different cities for projects, and I came across like I was in Dubai, and I came across both a puzzle, 3D puzzle, and Legos, I went ahead and I bought them, and I took them to the office break room. And the girls would go ahead and work on it every little bit, you know, every so often. And so they want to see my new place. Plus, this place is so big, we could kind of make it into a, you know, kind of basically a happy hour place. When I was out of college in my first job, I actually had this huge rooftop balcony that can fit like over 100 people. And I would have all my coworkers over after work, and it was great, kind of a happy hour place without having to go somewhere and spend a bunch of money. And so this is not so much a Lego, but just kind of one of those, you know, set pieces. So, sorry if it's not bright enough, but that's a what that is it's a cafe. That'll be a project that I'll leave out on a table or something, and as the girls come over and chit-chat and drink beers or whatever it is that they're going to do, they can kind of work on these puzzles. I don't know what this is exactly. Turn your phone into a smart camera. I think this is one of those things I clicked without really knowing what I was buying. But basically it's a camera. Supposedly I can use it remotely, so, ooh, this is a t-shirt. So hopefully I'll be able to see how my condo is and secure when I am abroad or on a visit. Oh, sweet. These are my microfiber towels. And so I bought these because they were super cheap. They were basically 20 of them for $1. And they're that microfiber kind of type things. I'm just going to use it for kitchen dish rags, so that'll be perfect. That's a lot. And they were super cheap. And so it's always a good idea. It's always nice to have extra hand towels in the kitchen. I have so many friends here in this part of town that don't know how to cook. I actually have some friends here who, you know, I had my hands full a couple times, and I would say something like, hey, can you make the instant mashed potatoes? And no, they couldn't do it. And then I would stop them and I would ask them like, oh, can you stir the sauce? Like I would have a mushroom sauce or something, and they'd mess that up. And it's amazing, like some of these guys, they literally couldn't even make mac and cheese, instant mac and cheese. Or you tell them to throw something in the microwave to heat it up or nuke it up or get it soft or something, they couldn't do that. So I do all the cooking around here, or most of the cooking for my buddies, which will continue. And so for the first time, unlike my other condos where the kitchen I took as is, this time around, I'm going to be able to kind of basically lay it out the way I want. So this is the sister one of the other one I have. Sweet, sweet, sweet. God, this thing was super cheap too. It was actually less than $1. And I saw the size. You know, a lot of times when you see these things and they're holding it up, they basically have a little kid holding it up, or they just redo the photoshopping and it looks like it's huge, and then when you get it, it's like the size of a credit card. And so I looked at the size and I actually read the description and it basically said it was this size, and I was like, this is misleading. I'm gonna get a thing. I'm gonna get this metal board that, first of all, is it gonna be metal? Because they said it was gonna be metal. Or is it gonna be really cardboard? And when I get it, is it gonna be the size of a credit card? And pleasantly surprised, one of the few times there where I actually got something I'm more than happy about. So look how big those are. So I'm gonna put those in front of the, I'm gonna put those on the side of my beverage cooler. It's interesting, these are the official Thai post office boxes. There's so many people out there that do these makeshift boxes that, I'm glad I didn't cut into this by accident. So these finally came in, so now I can go ahead and set up my bathroom the way I want to. I'm going to put these off to the side somewhere. That's the soap dispenser kind of thing you need. You have no idea how many boxes I have stored over there. Yesterday I had over 100 packages come. Today it doesn't feel like I have 100 boxes. I think today is more like a 50 box day. But I like to open these. Not that I'm excited to open these up. I mean, it's still fun to get some of these things that I ordered or selected a long time ago. But more than anything, I wanted to get this done because if I don't stay on top of this, I'll just have stacks and stacks of boxes, and then, like I told you guys before, some of this stuff is crap, or they send you the wrong item, or send you a broken item, or they have parts missing, and you only have a total of 7 days to get a replacement done. Oh, I remember when I ordered this too. So this is one of those things where I saw these and they said small size and big size, but they basically didn't give you a size. And these actually go in the inside of your kitchen cabinets. And so that'll hold on to your different towels. And so I went ahead and bought the small one, of course. And then, ooh, I can turn on these lights. Give you a little light. Oh, I took out that light there. That's why it's darker in here today. You know what? Hold on, guys. Supposedly I can pull this. Okay, so I got the small one and the large one. These they look like metal, but they look like metal, but they feel pretty damn light. I mean, there's no substance to this. But if it works for a couple weeks, I guess it's well worth the whatever amount I paid, which was definitely under $2. Okay guys, I won't bore you with opening, well, you know what, let's just open one of these guys. Oh, this is actually an official Super Mario's collectible figure. So you know what a lot of times that happens is, like I told you guys before, somebody bought this or got this, or they bought something and they had this or got a gift and then they don't want it and they want to make the money instead, so they go ahead and sell it on this site. Now, Lazada is really a kind of a shopping site, and it's usually most of the people who sell in are really basically, businesses. But, sweet. So I got a Luigi. He'll go with the other character. Was that the other character I had? Was that Luigi too? Yeah, he has a mustache that goes down. And I think these guys are both Luigi. Different. Their sizes are quite accurate, but hold on. Size to scale, is that what the actual term is? Okay, we got more of these Chinese folding stands. All these packagings that have the folder stands, terrible. They're just so flimsy. Now I bought a whole bunch because I figured that some of them were going to be pretty lousy and I would just toss them. And then other ones I thought might come broken. And then I also bought some because I thought, you know what, I can use some of these back home. So back in the States. Now, not that I'm super cheap, but back in the States, I think those things run like $12 to $19.99, and I don't want to spend $12 to $19.99 when I can spend 50 cents to 75 cents maybe at the max. Is it 75 cents? No, some of those are cheap. They're like 30 baht, or less than 30 baht. So I think they're like 50 cents. So I can either spend 50 cents or 50 cents to $1.50 here, or overpay back somewhere else. Yeah, I don't have a book when I need one. Yep, I'm not sure what the book is, but anyways, basically a little book stand. They had a promotional deal. I thought, you know, perfect. Let's buy some. So there's the book stands, and they're actually pretty sturdy, and it doesn't feel like one of those metal things that feels like it's going to bend or crack based on a heavy book. They're actually pretty well. They're pretty good. It's so amazing how they really neatly packaged this one. They gave an official Thai post office box. They even put the paper on there. I mean, this is like going all out. I want to make a comment about these people must not be from someplace, but I don't want to sound as more racist than I already probably am. So check that out. A metal plated, and look how big this sucker is. I mean, this is huge. This is pretty nice. I mean, this thing costs less than, I think this costs like $1 or $1.50, so pretty awesome. I could have bought the one with just the lettering, but most people read this lettering and may not know that it's Coca-Cola, so I wanted to put the Coca-Cola bottle into it. But that'll go by the beverage fridge. That's pretty awesome. Great packaging, guys. Oh, this thing is heavy. I don't even know what this is. Half the time I don't even remember what I ordered. Just in case I need to return this, got to make sure I don't crack open that, rip up that invoice. This looks like some sort of TV tray type thing, or a desk tray. The one I really wanted, they didn't have the one, you know, anytime something's really popular, it has a pretty good review. They go pretty quickly, and especially all the colors you want. So I ended up buying some crap that, there's some stuff that I wanted that weren't really the color or the variety I wanted, but I thought, you know what, since it's cheap enough, let's just buy it. Hey, not too shabby. So these were super cheap. God, I hate when they just tape all this stuff together. I understand what they did. Okay, I got these little. These are like post picture frames, right? They have the little clip back there, and they're all ready to go. So all you have to do is just put the clips on the back, and you're ready to just plant on your wall. Not too shabby. I bought a few of them. Now, to tell you the truth, I wasn't quite sure if I was actually going to use these or what the point was. They were super cheap, and I thought, you know what, let's just order them now. And if they end up being a great source of a place I can find in the place over there in the living room where it'll end up being a good fit for it, then I'll have it. Now, this is one of those situations where they did the group shipping. I ordered a number of items at the same time, and so they went ahead and although they went ahead and grouped them together. So this is that wall art thing. I saw this and I thought, man, they had a lot of really good reviews on this, and some American was on there. Typically it's mostly Thais on the website, or Thai or Chinese, and Russian. Oh, shit. And there was an American on there, and he said, damn, he goes, this thing is really heavy, and mosquito, damn it. He says, very good quality. So check out these little, I can use these as like poster boards. I could put them up on the wall. I can lean them against the seat, on the flooring. But these are heavy. And so I got these giant size playable cards. Now they had the ace of spades and the ace of hearts, but it looked pretty. It didn't look all that great. I mean, I could have got the 10, Jack, Queen, King for a straight or a royal flush, but I thought these three were the best looking, and so I went ahead and got these three. Bear with me, guys. I like to clean as I go. Okay, not gonna open up that cable thing. I'll just show it to you guys. Lazada, Shopee. The heck is this? Oh my goodness. Holy sh. Okay. These are the 3 shoe boxes I ordered. You know those little square box things? This thing barely weighs a little more than actual paper. I mean, when I put this together, first of all, this thing isn't even airtight. Notice that little gap right there? You can pull this gap and it's not even airtight. This thing is so light that, and then, check this out, it's like a, this has been like, this is cheapo plastic that is, it looks like corrugated cardboard where you put the pieces together. This is, yeah. These, I bought these as shoe boxes, and they're about as cheap as you can get. And then, I'm not going to open this. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to open this because this box was so beat up. Let's open this right now to make sure that all the parts work. I know I said I wasn't going to open this, but we'll get to this smaller box in a second. So, I got a little bar stool table, but you see how broken this box is? I mean, this is about the worst looking box I've seen in a long time. You know what? I'm going to open this later because I see that the styrofoam is broken up, and I've got to put that together and see if it's crap. See, this is not something I have not seen here in Thailand yet. They actually packaged it properly. Hey! You know, it's so funny, I bought the same exact thing in the US, and this one here was like, 5 times more expensive. This is hilarious. This one here was like 5 times more expensive in the US on Amazon than it was buying on Lazada. Same exact thing. I mean, it's not the same model because I bought different brands, but really basically the same thing. And this one here that I bought is an illuminated thing of the Death Star. Okay. Now let's check out which one I bought for this one. I can't remember. To honestly tell you the truth, I think I bought like I went a little crazy. I think I bought like, I want to say 3 of these different color, different variety ones. I don't even literally have enough space to put this stuff out. So either I'm going to do a rotation, give some away, or come up with a different plan. Okay, this one here is a PlayStation controller. PlayStation 2 controller. Now, based on the pictures, it looked really amazing. But you know, as we all know, what it looks like, what it looks like when you're looking to buy something versus how it actually turns out are 2 different things, right? So let's just keep on moving right along. You know, I'm not going to open this, guys, but I know what it is based on what it sounds like. So you know how you have these, whether it's on the refrigerator or in your office, you have this little pull and you can take a piece of paper and shove it underneath there? Well, what it is either it's marbles or something to that liking that are keeping the papers in position. So I bought this, the longest one they had, so that way whether it's receipts or papers or pictures, I can go ahead and shove it right under here and it stays in place. Where I'm going to put this, I don't know, because I don't know if I told you, but I ended up not being able to get permission to build out on my balcony. So the idea of having an office balcony is not going to happen. Now, for those of you who are watching me because of my hydroponics and planting things, I decided to buy this because it was super cheap. The holes are already in place, and the cups are already there. And so I'm going to go ahead and I can't believe that Genovese basil and the that lettuce leaf basil germinated in less than 2 days. Is that crazy or what? Oh, here's my garbage can. This is one of those things where I ordered it, and then I got the notification that said that it was in transit, and then for whatever reason I didn't bother to look at it too carefully when I ordered it, but then I looked at it in more detail when I got the notification that said it was coming like today or tomorrow. I think it said it was coming tomorrow, that it was shipped and be arriving to you sometime tomorrow. And so you can't really cancel the order by that at that point in time. And this garbage can that I bought didn't, you know, it's a hand motion one, didn't realize how friggin' small it is. I mean, how much garbage are you gonna put in there? First of all, it's a hand motion one, so I was hoping to put this like in the kitchen, and you know, you build up a lot of garbage like in one dinner sometimes if you have a few people over. Well, shoot, this garbage is so small. Put this more like in a coffee area or something, where you're not going to generate a lot of garbage all in one time. So here's another package that is just so poorly packaged. I mean, this is about as bad of a package I've ever seen. They took another box and put my box in this box. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. This is just so poorly done. Okay, this is my tripod. And it feels pretty light, so obviously it's a hunk of junk. Yep. This is the cheap tripod. Pretty light and cheap. Damn pigeon is back. So I've been having this problem with, goddamn, there it goes again. There's this pigeon there's been these two pigeons that are going back and forth between my balcony and my next door neighbors. I have two balconies, and so these pigeons, you can hear them going whoo whoo. And they've been going back and forth between this balcony, and that one. Now I've been taking some phone calls, and I'll go out to the balcony on the far right, and it was hanging out kind of tucked away in the back area. And once I started talking, it got scared and flew away. But it just surprises me. I mean, I'm on the 14th floor. It's not like nothing's flying up here, but 14 floors is pretty high. I'm surprised that they would fly all the way up here when they could be down at ground level where they can get free food and all that crap. This is a kind of crappy ass package drop. I better not break this box too much, because if this thing is broken or something, I've got to repackage this back. Although this is a disaster of a package job. This box has already been smashed around a bunch. That's why I couldn't get it. I couldn't pull the thing out of there, because this box is so dented that I couldn't get the thing to pull out. I can't even tell what this thing is yet, because it's so stuck in here, because the package job is so fucking terrible. They decided to package this thing in the tightest little box with no cushion. I'm surprised this thing isn't broken into smithereens. I mean, they crammed this thing in a ridiculous box. At least they did put some bubble wrap on this thing. But man, talk about just a lousy package job. Instructions. Nah. Oh, there's a couple little. There's some clips in here. Real cheap looking, but they got some clips. So this is like wall art, right? Is that cracked or broken? There's a defect in the wood. First of all, this is not wood. This is the weirdest shit, dude. Check this out. This is pieces of board, and instead of keeping it in one length, they decided to cut the stream right in the middle here and then glue them together. And they did the same thing here. How come you didn't just cut a real piece? Maybe this isn't even wood. That's why. As long, man, there's so many places here that are scratched up and dented, man. I mean, I'm sure this thing was cheap, but yeah, I mean, if you look at it from far away, it's not too bad. I mean, it's cheap. You can make it look good far away, but yeah, that's another crappy ass item. Okay, I got a few more boxes out in the other room, but I'm not gonna run out there and grab them. That is the opening of all these boxes for today. I'm not gonna open that one there. Gonna run down to there. Oh, let's go ahead and turn this camera around. Let's do the little blank sign. That's what that is. So let me get the blank sign for you guys so you guys can see what I have. So I saw this and I thought, you know what, my buddy is a painter and that'll work. And so why don't I buy some things and he can come over with his paint and basically give me some little paint stuff. Some little tourist signs, you know. Like when you go to the beach resorts, like if you go out a couple miles out of here. So we're less than a mile away from Bali High Pier. And you take the ferry across, or you take the boat across, which takes literally on a speedboat less than 5 minutes. Or you can take the slow boat, which is like literally costs nothing, and spend an hour on a fume-infested boat with like hundreds of people. I think it fits like almost 500 people. I've done it one time where I sat in the boat that had 500 people and took an hour, and you're smelling the gas fumes. I told the girl I was with at the time, I said like, okay, we are not ever taking that boat ever again. And so since then, I've always taken the speedboat out to Koh Lan. But anyways, you know, Koh Lan is a little tourist trap area. I mean, it's a beach, a beautiful beach and everything. But basically, they have a lot of Instagram-worthy type things around the city, around the beach resort area where you can take photos of yourself. See, like, you see this, how this is packaged right here like this? Like, this guy built this on his own. And so I'm sure every single one of his little, because he's not running a factory when he's building all this stuff, right? That basically every single one of his little wood things that I'm going to show you in a second are probably unique, where not every single one is the same. And then look how he packaged this stuff. Now, good for him that he tried to at least package it so it wasn't a bunch of crap. But the fact that he's taking ramen boxes and Dutch mill orange flavoring of some nature, extra black sesame seeds. I mean, basically he took these different kinds of cardboard boxes and put them together so that way he can get this thing shipped. Okay, what do you think, guys? I don't know if I have the photo here. Let me take a quick look. If I can find it, I'll show it to you. If I can't find it real quick, then we'll just move on. Condo photos. Photos are so sticking together that you can't even flip through them to anything. Wow. Yeah, these things are stuck together. They're making it nearly impossible to sort through here. Okay, sorry guys, I wanted to show you exactly what I was planning on doing, but I don't see the picture in this pile. It might be in here, but the pictures are sticking so badly that it'll take me forever to sort through here. So instead of making you guys sit through here, I'll show you guys what I end up doing when it's completed. Yeah, I'm pass it very quickly here. Okay guys, sorry about that, but what basically this is I'm going to paint this in a bunch of different bright colors, pink and orange and yellows and stuff, and it'll say something like Bangkok or Maldives, Boracay, Palau, in different locations. I probably won't put the actual mileage to the location because I'm not going to sit there and do all this work, but basically the stand, oh, there's a peg coming out somewhere. Great! Okay, so anyways, basically this is going to go ahead and I'm going to put this out there, and I'll have the guy paint it, and basically it's a little Instagram worthy type photo opportunity. So that is most of the items that I received today. I'm not going to open up the rest of the other ones. I will be in touch again soon. I've got a lot of cleanup to do, a lot of crap to do, so I'll be in touch whenever I can. Talk to you guys later.